Oh, that's pretty cool actually. No one's standing still. God. Mediterranean one was boring. Let's see what this one's like. It's a lot warmer in here, but the Mediterranean one wasn't very good for my hay fever, so fingers crossed. What if there's mosquitoes? Could you imagine that? They're just, oh yeah, well, they're in the wild, so we just put in some malaria-infected mosquitoes. Enjoy! Have you taken these tablets?
That'd be me too.
Totally occurred to me that I didn't end the video yesterday, and I didn't really open it yesterday or start it or whatever. So we went to the Eden Project. The Eden Project was pretty boring, as Scotty said. If you're into flowers, then like cool. The rainforest bit was all right, but not really into flowers. But I'm the kind of person who goes to like a museum and you just kind of walk around and be like, ah, that's cool, then just leave. But it was all right. Take it off the list. And then after that we went to somewhere nearby, was making the most of the weather, and we just kind of drove to this random village and just had a walk around the coast. Nothing too exciting, it was just like the side of a field. We came back, had a chilled out evening, again, living the dream. Did a bit of work, Laura did a bit of work, as per. It's kind of the annoying thing about this holiday is Laura has a lot of work to do. I don't really, but I'm just doing little bits here, there and everywhere. What else? Otherwise, today was hammering it down. So much rain. We went to Newquay to have a walk on the beach because we were trying to tracking the rain on the map, on the weather maps, trying to figure out where the best place to go. Newquay was actually alright, so we had just a nice long walk along the beach, got some lunch, headed back here. Again, because it started raining, so that was great. Well, where can we go that's dry and has a low tide? Nowhere. That's good because we came back here and I ordered a load of stuff. So I finished my Christmas shopping for Laura. I need to sort out Christmas shopping for everyone else. And I also finished my own Christmas shopping for myself. I've got a lot of packages being delivered over the next couple of days, but it's exciting AF. Today was another somewhat wet day. We took a drive further south to go to Porthleven, which is where we've been before. We really like Porthleven. It's like an hour away. So we drove down there, had a walk around the little village. We went for some cream tea, and I had a hot chocolate because I don't like cream. And I had carrot cake. Love me a bit of carrot cake. And then it started hammering it down, so we ended up just wandering back. We've been packing up, ready to go. It's the end now. It's come to that point where I'm like kind of ready to go back. Don't want to go back to work, but I'm kind of ready to go back. Usually halfway through these holidays I start to get an itch again. I've not got that yet. Obviously I've done like a little bit of work, but I've not got that I just gotta do this, and then Laura gets annoyed at me because I'm not coming to bed in time because I'm tinkering away. Or just gotta finish this. That hasn't happened, which is bizarre. But it's been a good holiday. It's been a holiday that like I've needed this holiday. I think I needed a holiday so much so that it hasn't felt like it's enough, you know? It's been great, but it's just not, I feel like I've not relaxed as much as I normally do. Probably because I've got past the point of relaxing. We're just setting up the car and whatnot. I've still got an hour yet, but I'm gonna start packing the car up, get ready to roll out. I'm a big fan of these holidays of just like, you come along, you walk along some beaches. It's great. I love it. Just go along the countryside and whatnot. It's so... I think what it is you go on a beach and you're the only ones there. Now, there's no one else. I think that's half the magic, to be honest. But yeah, it's going to be weird going back to our old house. Our little old house where the heating isn't on anywhere near as much as we've had it on here. Maybe I should stop being so stringent on the heating bills. So, but we're gonna go back to the the house, turn the heating on, maybe put the log burner on, relax, like just put washing away. We were gonna go somewhere on the way back, but we're just gonna go home, sort shit out and just chill. Play some Spyro, play some Xbox, get a nice good old relaxing last day in before we have to go back to work tomorrow. I wonder what I've missed at work. I had to hand over to someone who hasn't worked there for a while, and he sent me a handover email on Friday apparently, so hopefully nothing hit the pan too much. Come back and our little boiler doesn't want to play. We've got a technician coming around to fix this warning. We've got the log burner on, close this, try and keep as much heat in as possible. Thank God for the log burner. God damn, that's good. I think we made the fatal error of powering things down a little bit too much, so it never really came on while we weren't here, and then it lost pressure. So the warning on it is like low pressure warning. We fixed the pressure, we've repressurized it, and I've learned how to do that today, but it now won't come back on. And it's like at the area where it should be in order to kick back up again, but it's not booting. So we've been huddled around the fire this afternoon, doing a little bit of work in here. We've packed away everything from driving back, obviously, from old Cornwall this morning, and we've been huddled in front of the TV in the evening under a duvet in our jimmy jams. Since Laura took the bullet and heated up the sofa, I've got to take the bullet and heat up the bed. Tomorrow I've got to work from home, which I'm actually really annoyed about, but it's a lot easier for me to work from home. It's kind of good because I've got a load of deliveries coming, but yeah, I was planning on working from home on Tuesday instead, so I'm going to do that. But we need a boiler working, so at least we've got an electric shower, so small mercies. Hope you don't think I'm underestimating when I say that it is absolutely fucking freezing. Just about to start work, I'm just boosting up my laptop and whatnot so I can catch up on my goddamn emails. I'm all cozied up, I've got long sleeved. My problem is I don't actually own anything that's for cold weather, as much as I love cold weather. I'm usually quite warm, but in the morning I'm not very warm. So I only really have, the only thing I have that's warm is this hoodie, really, my dressing gown. I've like obviously warm coats and scarves and stuff, but I don't have anything just for like casually, if I'm sat around, you know. I just put hoodie on. At ATM, it's pretty cold. It wasn't cold that much last night, but I'm always colder in the morning than I am. I think it takes me a while. I'm usually quite hot-blooded, but it takes me a while for my body to start giving me, like, getting to temperature and whatnot. I just need a little bit of help. Oh, gosh. Otherwise, our plan today is do some work. The boiler man should hopefully be here this morning at some point, before 1 o'clock. Hopefully the sooner the better, because then put the heating back on and get some heat into this. It wouldn't be so bad if the house hadn't been unheated for a week. It's had no one in it. It's had like there's no cooking, no electricity is being used to like warm up via the oven or anything like that. So it's just cold. But yeah, hopefully the boiler man's coming. A small saving grace of this is I actually have like an absolute shit ton of deliveries coming today, most of which are Laura's presents for Christmas. They're all Amazon. Yeah, I've got a big Amazon delivery coming and something else getting delivered. That was a mistake. I was actually bizarre. You know, I don't know if you know this. You have Amazon Prime. Obviously, you get free next day delivery. Obviously, around Black Friday and whatnot, I wasn't here, and I don't want to like add unnecessarily to shipping costs for not costs, but like I hear that Amazon has like pretty shit on its employees because of Amazon Prime and whatnot. So I was like, I want to kind of like throttle my stuff. So I tried to allocate a delivery slot. It says you can either pick free next day, like normal delivery, or you can allocate a delivery time. So I picked Tuesday. So evidently, one thing got delivered Saturday, and the rest are getting delivered today. Neither of those days are Tuesday. I guess it's cheaper for them to get delivered. The other things I'm waiting for are all PC parts. So in here, I've got a small collection of PC parts that I'm getting ready to rock and roll with. So I've got Mobo, my main drive, and a wireless card so far, but we've got to get a processor and all that shit. It's pretty fucking exciting, it's got to be said. I'm so excited, but also so haven't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, so today basically I'm gonna sit here, catch up with whatever the hell I've missed, pray for the delivery man to come, keep an ear out for the door, and pray even more for the boiler man to come. Oh my days. And hope that Atlas is running in the corner. I might get her rendering some videos to try and get her working a little bit, because she is quite good at generating some heat. So let's get her working. What am I going to name the new computer? Good question. I don't know. One meeting down, and I'm now basically going to phone like 7 different people in different orders and different... It's just going to be a morning of meetings. I think I'm waiting now for the next person to call me. I need to merge. I've got... Don't stress. I've just got a list of things I need to check through. My like goal for the next couple of weeks, up until basically till after Christmas now, is just to be chill. Don't let it stress you out. It's not worth it. It's not worth the grief. Just chill out, relax, chip through it as quickly as you can, but otherwise, relax. The news is I've regained enough body heat now to get rid of my dressing gown, so we're good there. It's kind of good really, because my computer, having been off for obviously most of last week, only turned on a little bit. It's got to like run a week's worth of fucking antivirus checks by the looks. It's just dragging like a bitch. Office is warming up. Not sure if it's the sun coming through the windows or whether or not it's the computers in here that's kicking out heat, but it's starting to get warm in here. The problem with this office, you know, right, this is a difficult feeling to explain. You know when you're cold but you're like sweaty because you're like clammy, you know? Like I'm hot but my skin is cold. Yeah, I'm currently going through. So, oh, fuck, that's fucked. The boiler's fucked. Ugh, Jesus. Also, everything I've ordered from Amazon, they've emailed me saying it's arriving a day before I'm fucking requested it. What's the point? And let me request a day if you don't honour it. Jeez. So, oh, god damn it. So, they can't fix, well, the people who just came couldn't fix the boiler. So, we've got to try and get someone else who could fix it. I think I know what the problem is. He told me what the problem is, but his company isn't liable to do that kind of stuff, apparently, for reasons, terrifying reasons, which are going to cost us a shitload of money. But he said you might be able to get someone to come round and fix it, but we won't do it because of this reason. So it's nice and warm in the sun though. Long term, we were always looking at doing something weird with that, like extension. But there is a multitude of reasons why anything that we do down there is expensive. But yeah, that guy's like, you need to move this boiler. It's not in the right place. And I'm like, why is it not in the right place? Fucking, he's had like, god damn it. But the work to fix it should be simple. He's like, it should be as simple as just doing this, but I can't do it. And I'm like, well, what the fuck are you here for then, you dickhead? Right. So, my plan is now to have some food. What is that? I have some food. I'm going to ring up, it's lunchtime. Well, I'm going to have a lunchtime. Ring up some, well, I'm going to cancel that bollocks. I'm going to ring up some local people, see if I can get a quote for it. But in the not too distant future, we may need to get a new boiler and we may need to move it somewhere else. But hopefully we can get a temporary quick fix in. Oh my fucking days. Why does everything go wrong at the same time? That's my fucking question. Like, it's just all kicks off all at once. Like nothing, it's just like a pylon, you know? Nothing happens in your life and then it's just like fucking everything. Right at the worst possible time. FML. My boys, FML. The fucker rung the doorbell, and in the time it took me to walk from here, literally, from here to the door, he's already walked out the gate and started walking away. I'm like, hey, come back. Dickhead. Walking away from my computer, from my camera, sorry. I'm making a cup of tea, and I was like, my camera's definitely downstairs, but it's not. I'm talking to someone at the moment who's just trying to figure out if he can find the parts. And hopefully he can come around and fix the old boiler. Fingers crossed. We're looking at a temporary stopgap between now and like February, March next year. or we might do a little bit, something just a tad more drastic. I think considering like what we want to do, we don't want to rush into it. So if possible, we're going to try and get it fixed so that we can sort it out. I brought one just so that I can try and magic it. Yeah, so we're looking at temporarily fixing it, hopefully just standing by basically, so that by the time we can get it fixed next year, one, we've done more research, two, we know exactly what we want to do. Because I think the problem is going to be the more that we do with this, we want to basically do things to this extension, and we don't want to do something drastic to that, which means complicating that process. You know, you know. You know what I mean. Otherwise, I'm upstairs, I'm running performance tests, I'm trying to run load tests against my own computer, and my own computer's struggling. So, it's good fun. It's so cold, man. The worst bit is not having hot water. To have a cold shave tomorrow. Not looking forward to that. And the day is done. It's cold. What are we going to do, man? I'm waiting for a guy to call me back. Doesn't look like he's going to call me back today. But we're trying to get a plumber in tomorrow or the day after to see if they can fit the part that I think we need to replace. Otherwise, work's over for the day. Washing up is done with the kettle. How do people survive like this, man? I mean, one saving grace is it's going to be really cheap to run this house for the next couple of days because we ain't paying for no gas. Yeah, so, what a fun time to be alive. Otherwise, just trying to figure out a game plan. Basically, life is a hard thing to figure out though. You know? You just sometimes feel like you just want an adult to swoop in and sort it all out. And it's just not the case. You're that adult nowadays. It's really echoey as well. Yeah, man. I'll say it's nice coming back from holiday and just being like, we're back home. But when home's not warm, it just doesn't feel all that homely, I guess, is what I want to say. But anyway, I am going to start packing away some stuff because I've got some stuff from holiday that I haven't unpacked since I knew that I was working from home today, so I didn't need my work bag back. While I'm waiting for Laura to come back from work, cook some dinner, go shopping, probably go out and buy some more logs, because it looks like we're going to start burning the log burner at night to try and keep... Because obviously the problem is, the colder it is, the more likely it is to get damp. Like, it's not just a human problem, it's like the house is also potentially at stake. Ham it up a little bit, mind it, but I'm going to end this video here, ladies and gentlemen. It's late, it's after midnight, I've just been watching Doctor Who under a duvet. We got like a little glimpse of excitement, of like hope. We almost got a guy to come around and look at it, but unfortunately not. He's recommended someone else who might be able to though. Apparently we're too far away. But we're like, it's one of those things that like happens badly and then you immediately overstretch and like panic. And then you overstretch to overcompensate for the thing, but it's like it's going to be fine, it's going to be fixable, it's not a problem. But we're just kind of trying to shift it in our minds as like we always wanted to do something to the extension, let's just put a stopgap in it and then we'll do that thing to the extension next year. It's just bad time. There's never a good time, it's never good timing, but it's bad timing because of like things that are going on and things we're trying to allocate money towards, and then obviously this comes up, or the thing that we could turn it into an opportunity for comes up. Both of those things require like vast amounts of money, and also other things we're doing require semi-significantly vast amounts of money. But yes, we'll get there. Otherwise, shopping, all that good stuff. And when Laura went to bed, I went upstairs and warmed the bed up for her. Then when she finished getting ready, she came upstairs with a hot water bowl, and I watched Doctor Who, finished off firing off some emails and whatnot. And then I'm going to go upstairs now and I'm going to nab that little hot water bowl off her, warm myself up, and then snuggle up. Because it's goddamn cold. I'm going to end this video here, because otherwise I'm going to get lost. Because I've still got the footage from the last video on it. Apart from to this day back, we had a great holiday. Back to the grind tomorrow, back in the office. I think I've got a shitload of meetings and a couple of interviews to do and a test interview. I've not done a tester interview since the person who is going to be helping me from a test point, since I hired him. So that'll be fun. Over the phone as well, which I never prefer. I like face-to-face interviews, but we'll see. But yeah. Jamie, you said before coming back on holiday you were just going to be chill bean. So, come back tomorrow, or on the next video, I'll be a chill bean. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.